Come here, Harold.
Maria.
Come, Happy, I need you.
Baby, I'm a-coming.
Harold.
Maria.
Ho example. Now that we know what most women do wrong, let's look at what hoes do right in terms of approach.
Peace.
Let's call our example hoe Maria.
Hey, by the end of this book, once you guys get it, and I'm only taking like maybe an hour and a half from it, y'all gonna end up hating this woman Maria because she doing everything right and she getting what she wants.
Maria isn't a ratchet club scouting for a baller, nor is she at her cousin's birthday party in the Bronx hunting for a come-up. Maria isn't a weekend hoe or a basic hoe. She's about this life every day and doesn't feel the need to go to the typical places in order to find marks. Maria can pull her hotactics out any and everywhere because it's not about the place or situation. It's about being prepared to sell yourself as life-changing at the drop of a hat. She's armed with confidence. She's willing to speak first. She knows how to flirt, and her primary objective is to size up every man she meets as a money bag. Barely full bag, mid-size bag, full bag, bursting at the seams bag. Her aim is to get that bag by using her wits, not her vagina. Now, let's see how she does this step by step. Maria and the Mark.
Watch.
Maria's at Best Buy, not looking for a man.
Guys, be honest. Let me know if this would have got you. Remember, if you're a faceless man with new money and you at Best Buy, let me know if Maria would have got you. And I want y'all to be honest, okay? You got it like that. And you in Best Buy. Here we go.
She's just shopping for herself and understands that the Best Buy crowd is much different from the typically thrifty Walmart shoppers. Again, Maria's always about that life, even when she's not on the clock. Opportunity can knock at any time if you place yourself in better environments. So why hit the flea market when you can go browse the Apple store? Maria doesn't have to be glammed up so long as she's not looking sloppy. Like I said earlier, all women should dress to impress themselves. So although she's toned down in a pair of high-waisted shorts and loose-fitting blouse, she's wearing bright yellow heels that draw attention to her bronzed legs. Maria's still accentuating her positives, even though she wasn't thinking about hitting a lick when she walked into the store. A few guys stare at Maria. She may make eye contact with the cute ones and grin just to size them up, but she's not looking for easy prey. Maria's not going for the cutest or even the best dressed. If she's going to take a break from shopping and catch a mark, it has to be a guy that looks like a true winner in less obvious ways. Like that business professional who wears polished shoes, not retro Jordans. She spots a guy testing out a laptop. He's nice looking, well put together in terms of wardrobe, and he's testing out the expensive computer, not the $300 Dell that's still running Windows Vista. Maria knows the odds of him being a worthy trick is still 50-50, but she's going to trust her gut and go for it. Maria puts on her game face and walks over to the computer next to the Mark. She pretends to be reading the specs and then comments to herself. What the hell is the difference between these things? There are two types of men, those who like to brag in order to impress women with knowledge, and those who like to wisecrack about things they don't understand to impress women with humor. The Mark knows his shit and responds that it's the CPU. Maria doesn't give a fuck about CPU or RAM, she's about dollars. At this point, the guy may be afraid to keep talking, so Maria keeps the conversation flowing by asking which one he's going to buy. This opens it up to his shopping agenda. From there, it's on to if he lives in the area or just happened to be near the store. The conversation continues as he tells her what part of town he's from, and Maria responds that she knows that area and has a girlfriend that used to live around there. Not really, but it's something to talk about. From there, Maria shifts to work, smoothly asking if this is a computer he can use on the job because she's thinking about getting one just for home. The Mark then answers that he does need it for work. Now it's organic to ask what he does for a living without seeming as if she's digging. Maria will have just learned everything she needs to know in order to date this man in less than 7 minutes. Did he live in an area that's known for being upscale, or is it the hood? Did he name a job that affords him good pay, or is he working some job any moron with a high school diploma could apply for and get? If he answers that he lives near the Trap and that he works as a lead associate at Lids, Maria will thank him for his help and keep browsing. If the Mark tries to ask for her number, she'll let him off easy and say she has a boyfriend. Sorry. Again, you're not here to waste time, you're here to win. Let's say that this Mark lives in a nice middle-class neighborhood and works as an accountant specialist for Charles Schwab. At this point, Maria has done every hoe tactic listed in previous chapters properly. She job-checked him and found out what type of area he lives in, which allows her to go through her whole estimate of wealth. His field of banking is usually lucrative, check. Where he lives is middle to high class, check. The initial whole research is done. Maria doesn't know if he's lying or if he has money to spend, but he's a better prospect than most. With that information, Maria goes in for the kill. She tells him that she has to go check out, but would love to grab a drink with him sometime soon.
Remember, hey, hoes are forward. Hoe tactics. Fair use.
This is the moment where a hoe uses flirting to secure her date. Unlike most women who just hand out a number and hope a man calls. The Mark is most likely single, so he'll take Maria's number the moment she suggests drinks. Maria will give it to him and say, I don't do texting. I like men who call.
And I wanted to stop right there real quick because I see a lot of guys complaining about women giving them one-word text. If a woman really likes you, she gonna tell you that she don't like the text. She either want to do a phone call or a FaceTime. If she's really into you, you gonna get that request for a FaceTime. I'm at the gym or I just got out the shower. And please don't use that dumbass line, without me. Y'all dumbasses. And she say, I just got out the shower. Oh, you got the shower without me? Hey, stop. They hip to that game. Leave that shit alone. So she gonna be like, hey, let's FaceTime real quick because my hands is full. I'm cooking or something. She gonna prop that phone up to show you, hey, this is what I look like when I'm somewhat dressed down in my house and I'm cooking a nice meal. Okay? Hoes can't manipulate you over text. They can manipulate you on FaceTime. Remember that.
His ass with a smile and a wink. Hoes can't game men via text message because verbal communication is a must for the seduction step.
See?
He'll promise to call and maybe diss texting to seem cool. Maria now has to exit in a way that has him on her clit. So she extends for a handshake and says, I'll be talking to you, handsome. Maria doesn't just shake his hand. She holds his hand, remarks on either their hardness with a sexual connotation or their softness with a purr.
You see that? She's good. Maria is a sneak, ain't she?
She slowly lets go of his hand and switches away, knowing that he's watching. That's what we call a mind fuck. This man is going to call in a day or two, and Maria is going to test him over the next 3 dates to see if he's a treater, trick, or sponsor. Alternatively, if the Mark has a girlfriend, and instead of giving Maria his number, he informs her, I'm actually seeing someone, then it's still on. Maria's aim isn't to...
Y'all hear that, ladies? Don't act like you shy now. Hey, brother said I got a girlfriend. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed.
to be side pussy or main pussy. She just wants to come up. Maria respects that this man is honest, but that doesn't get him off the hook. She fakes happy, asks how long they've been together and his girlfriend's name. This puts him at ease. Maria then tells him to take down her email. Surely baby girl won't mind him having a new friend. Again, the sexual undertones in her voice are direct and tantalizing. If the Mark hesitates, Maria checks his ego. Don't tell me she has you on that tight of a leash, which is a phrase that stings any man with pride. The Mark exchanges info with Maria, and like before, she goes for the handshake and flirty goodbye. No matter his response, Maria wins. It had nothing to do with her looks. She was in a random place, feeling as sexy as she always feels, and she used her aggressive actions and flirtatious behavior to get what she wanted. The way she came off will have a single man at home daydreaming about that meeting, or a man who is in a relationship planning on ways to keep this going without his girl knowing. This is how hoes pull men. No matter if it's a stuffy club, holiday party, bar, supermarket, coffee shop, or picking up her kid from school, flirting can be used to get the number of virtually any man that she chooses.
So guys, be honest, would that have got you? What was actually missing from the interaction between Maria and the computer guy? Did y'all notice that? Did y'all notice anything that was missing? He didn't ask any questions. He was so smitten by Maria in them yellow ass heels and looking good with her bronze legs. He didn't ask her no questions at all. Cause he was hooked already. Even though, let's say he got a girlfriend, Maria knew how to play that game too. Didn't ask no questions, not one.